Okay, folks, welcome to another video. This is Ron Crider, and I'm going to give you a little bit of information today about streaming using the SecureNet systems, securenetsystems.net, as well as the Simian Pro automation system. One of the things that I want to stress in this particular video is the importance of streaming metadata as well as the streaming audio. So we're going to go to WJPP-FM, which is one of our radio stations. It's a Catholic radio station in Stuart, Florida. Here you see the website for that radio station. And now what I want to show you to begin with is first the player that they currently use on this radio station. This is the player
one is a boy and one is a girl.
Would be used. This is the player that would be used on a regular computer. So if you're watching on or listening on a PC, or in my particular case, this is a MacBook Air, this is what you would see if you were to click on the radio station, just as we did. We would go back to the radio station. This is the home page. And on the home page, we scroll down to Listen Live Now. Click on here. Bang, right there it is. And
world where you don't have rules.
You're right.
Voila, it starts playing.
Our tradition,
You're right.
And so anyway,
that is currently on the air. I stopped the program so that I could talk so you could hear me. The program that's on the air currently is Massed Appeal. It's on Saturday mornings from 9 to 11 a.m., and it's Colleen Kelly Mast. And then you see a picture over here of Colleen Kelly Mast, and it says what time she's on. Now, this picture is going to rotate around throughout the day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but it will be more prominent on Saturdays from 9 to 11. Now you notice that Cresta in the afternoon, another promo popped up for him. And these change every 30 seconds. I'm going to reload it again. You'll notice the next time I reload it, it's going to pop up.
Or even though she's not living at home now.
Colleen's picture, because it's going to show Colleen as the preference during her hour on the air. Now when I reload it again, another picture will pop up, and it will
try to understand her feelings.
Probably back to Cresta in the afternoon. I'll do it yet one more time just to give you a rough idea of what goes on here.
And her desires beyond this romance.
This is another promo for Teresa Tomeo, and she's on from 9 a.m. On weekdays. So that's one of the beauties of this particular player that we can put on your website, paste it on your website, and on the left-hand side you will see a picture of the Pope. Up top, there are a bunch of buttons. One of these buttons, this one in particular, takes you to Catholic News Service, and your listener can also pop up, and while he's listening to the program, review the Catholic news. Everything's very Catholic-oriented. Now, if you go down to the menu down here, and if you take a look at the menu, there's a whole bunch of different options. It'll tell you a little bit about this radio station. If you click that on, this particular one gives you phone numbers you can use. Here's how you reach the radio station. If you click on another button here, it will take you to the Facebook page for WJPP. And in addition to other things, there's some stock market information. It's a voluminous amount of information that's present here at the bottom of the screen. There are also some other options here about recently played, and I'm going to show you this in a different screen. Now, I'm going to take you out of here, and we're going to go back. Going to go to another screen here called Listen Live. Now, when we go to Listen Live, this is another area of the computer that we can take you to where people who are calling in, who are go to the website, and they want to use
one paragraph of the catechism every night.
To listen, this is where they go to at the top of the screen where it says Listen Live. Now, this particular Listen Live will work on any device. It'll work on an iPhone, an Android, a tablet. You just click on it and start it. Now, actually, when it comes up, it starts to play right away. Now, again, you can see that it says the Massed Appeal is on Saturday, 9 to 11. That's what's on right now, calling Kelly Mast. And then if you scroll down here a little bit, it's going to show you some of these promos that we're running in the background. Then 10 minutes ago, in case your listener wants to go back and review, well, what Joseph Stevens was up there, and there was underwriting for Joseph Stevens, and you can find him at popcornremoved.com, and there's his phone number, as well as a legal ID, and there's Catholic Queen of Peace Cemetery, and there's their phone number and so forth, and that information will stay, and you can scroll all the way down here till you get down here to 6 hours ago, and 6 hours ago we had Raymond Arroyo on the air with an encore of The World Over. So that gives you a list of all the programs that have played in the recent past. And, of course, you can just click the button.
The Word of God every day
And
and
this is the
explaining there and showing the different
live program that is currently playing. Now, I'm showing you all of this to stress the importance of this information. It is so important that your listener, while he's listening, will have the opportunity to see how to reach Joseph Stevens. This is good for Joseph Stevens, and it's good for the listener. If the listener says, I can't write that number down that fast, that's perfectly okay. You can come back and review it and pick that number up right here. Or if they want to go to it on the internet, they can pop it up right here and get the information right below that. And the same goes for Our Lady Queen of Peace and all the rest of the information that we put out there. Everything for the past really 6 hours is all going to be here. This has become one of the most important vehicles in broadcasting today is the streaming metadata. In addition to the audio, which we have here.
My biological mother went to have a saline abortion. It is a saline salt solution that is injected.
This is, you'll pick up that, you pick up your audio, you'll see how long everything is on the air. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to implement this, how to get this information together, how to get these pictures here. Now, these pictures I made, I got the basic artwork off of the internet, and then I added in the information weekdays at 10 a.m. Down here, I added in Teresa Tomeo 9 a.m. Weekdays as well. And you can do that through a program called Ribbit, R-I-B-B-I-T. I'll bring it up here just for you to take a quick look at it. Ribbit.com, R-I-B-B-E-T, I'm sorry, R-I-B-B-E-T. And when you bring up Ribbit, it'll take you to the library. I can take you to the history, and you can see everything that, all the information that I've really put up here over a period of time, and you can see all the work I've been doing with all the Catholic stations. But by bringing these up, for example, now let's click this one on and go to edit it, and you'll be able to bring it up and save, and let's take a look at it. Never fails. Every time I try to do a little show and tell, I get out of whack here. But there it is, and here's the sizing of it. It's 250 by 300, and I made it that. But you can change it any way you want to. I mean, let's just suppose that we wanted to come in here and make it 450 by 300. Now, it's going to start getting a little pixelated, and she's going to start looking a little heavy. That's probably not a good idea, so we've made it 300 by 400. She's going to look a little bit better. She's going to look a little bit skinnier, and she's probably going to care for that a whole lot more. Now, most obviously, the information at the bottom isn't going to look too well, but we'd have to change that. Bottom line here is this is how you do it. I will go and import one for you just for fun. Let's see. We'll go to home and upload, and I'm going to find one for you in my downloads, and something that I did today in my downloads would be, well, More to Life. Let's bring up More to Life. Discard that for the moment. And there's the More to Life that I just brought up. And then I could change it. I could fix it. If you can see, I click this auto fix. Or I could undo the fix over here. It gives you a lot of variations of what you can do. You can also crop it if you wanted to. You could go over here to crop, and then if you just wanted to crop out them, like so, take the top part out, take this part out. This is just an example of what you could do. Let me bring that down so we get her picture in there, and then hit apply. Now, and it's quite simple. It's a very inexpensive program. It costs little to nothing. I think it's $29 a year, and it's worth every bit of it, and it's very easy to use, and I'm using it on my MacBook Air. So this is the purpose of doing this for you, is to let you know that streaming metadata is really important, and I want to try to encourage you to do that as much as possible. Now I will tell you, and you'll see it when I do the next video, as to how you actually implement this into your Simian automation system, so that it shows the live show playing and who is on that live show all the time. Takes a little bit of time to put it together, but once you've put it together, it's going to stay that way until you change your programming around. And EWTN doesn't necessarily change their programming too frequently. I use Natural Log, which you can use Natural Grid as well. Natural Log is a much better program, and on another program we'll show you how to do that. So just keep listening. This is Ron Crider, and you can reach me at 772-913-2209. Best to text me, 772-913-2209. I get a lot of phone calls. I don't mind giving out my personal phone number, but texting would be a lot easier to reach me. So have a great day, and thanks for watching the video.